Pleased to be joined by head coach Erik Vance, assistant coach Frank Barker. Coach, y'all got another big one, another championship this weekend. You got another long bus trip, half marathon. Talk about what we're doing, kind of the preparation for it.
Well, the nice thing about half marathon and also the curse of half marathon all at the same time is you roll into it the week after cross country. So as far as prep, as far as training for it, you're really going to run the half marathon based on your cross country training. It's not significantly different. They do run a good bit longer distance, but our athletes have been putting in those long runs anyway. So I think the only really difference in what they've done training-wise is I know they've slowed down the pace a little bit of their training this week, but we got back Sunday evening, and those kids will train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we leave tomorrow. So there's not a lot of time to really switch gears into it. We're just going off our cross-country training. We head up to Topeka, Kansas, run around the lake up there. It's a nice course, so we're looking forward to it. They're ready. All that really difference for us training and squad-wise is just go with a little bit smaller group since only 3 score in the half marathon.
Is there any worry about fatigue at this point in the season after you come off nationals? They really go out there and push it in that final one. Is there any worry about the bodies?
Well, there's not a whole lot of reason to worry about it. It's going to be there. Like, you're going to be fatigued. You run 5K and 8K as hard as you can and put in an effort like that at the national meet. There's going to be some fatigue. The nice thing for us, when we look at everybody else, the teams we're competing with at half marathon, they're trying to go do well. Everybody's in the same boat. They ran hard. Iowa Central's a big competition at half marathon, and they went out there and just won 2 national championships, and those kids put it on the line. Like they went to the well, and they'll be just as fatigued, if not more so, than what our kids are. So I don't think it's a disadvantage, but it's tough. Like, those cross country kids, they have to be tough to do something like that, and we've got a tough bunch of kids, so I think they'll be okay.
Coach Barker, you're going to head up there with two groups who are going to be in contention to win it. Talk about what we can expect on the men's side and on the women's side.
Okay, well, on the men's side, we're looking at Felix, to get out there and to really make a run at it. We talked quite a bit yesterday and the day before about pacing and getting ourselves ready to run it, and what we need to do as a group and as individually to get the best possible performance we can get out of it. The guys, they all seem they're looking forward to it. They've got in their mind that we didn't win cross country, we're going to go win this one. The ladies, that's a different ball game altogether, in as much as that we were kind of beat up all year, and we did finally end up with 5 at the national meet, and I was extremely proud of those girls and the way they performed and the conditions they put up with. I thought they had an outstanding performance. I expect nothing different. Those girls they think, okay, we did what we could do, now we're down to what it is, and we're going to win it. And that's the attitude they've all given me, and attitude's about 80% of it, and they're ready to go. So, the only advantage that anybody might have that's doing both is if somebody doesn't have to travel very far. But that as may, sometimes, if that make any difference is who competes the best.
Yeah. Obviously, the distance is a little substantially more. How do you prepare for this, and what is the mindset you try to get into these kids before they go out there and push it, as far as in the race and when they take that second leg?
Well, my kids is real easy. I just say, guys, we get to slow down a little bit, slow the pace down, and they're all celebrating. Yeah, okay. So that to them, this is going to be easy because we are slowing down from what we've been. The reality of it is, it'll be easy for about 7 miles, and then after that, we'll see who's tough.
Yeah, Coach Vance, you brought home a title in 2015 on the men's side. How special would it be to go get one?
It'd be really nice to go get a title or 2 up there. I've about at this point given up on guessing what's going to happen at a cross country or half marathon. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty much over on my guesses as to where we're going to end up. It's so much where you're getting a team score like that, and where one runner can make the difference in winning and losing, whether that's them stepping up and finishing much better than what you think, or them taking a step back. So I've kind of given up on predictions as to what we're going to do. However, I really think it would be special to go win a title, especially if we could get it done on the women's side. you know, we put 2 in the top 10 and 3 in the top 25 at the national meet for cross country, which is about as good as anybody else. I don't know. We were probably one of maybe 2 teams to do that, if there was another one that did that. So, you know, that bodes well for what we can do in the half. And then the thing is that we've kind of got this nice is our fourth is a good solid runner. And, you know, if it comes down to a tie, which it's done in the past, the tie break is your fourth runner. Whoever's fourth finishes better. So I like our chances there. I like to, you know, those girls have worked as hard as any team I've ever had throughout the course of the year, just continually got better. So it would mean a lot, especially since we're in a position where, you know, either through missing on a recruit that we thought we had, you know, issues with getting them in the country, losing 1 or 2 to illness, things like that. Had that not happened, that's a top 3 team at the national meeting cross country. But where we don't need as much depth now, that they can go get the opportunity to get some hardware. On the men's side, you know, we've been in the hunt and everything we've done this year. I don't anticipate that's going to be different. What'll happen there, your guess is as good as mine.
Coach Barker, you got a veteran group on that women's side. You expect them to come out with a fire under them, this being their last long-distance race?
Well, you know, I think they've got that fire because Poro, this is going to be her last race for South Plains College. She's going on to LCU this spring, and I think those girls feel like, you know, Poro's come in, she came back and ran for us. We want to do something for her. Interestingly enough, you think 2015 is when we won that last title on the men's side, and it's on the course we're going to. So, I mean, that's kind of sitting up and saying, okay, guys, we've been here before. I know what it's about. It came down to a sprint at the finish, and if memory serves me right, Antibus might have gotten nipped by a second or so at the end, or he might have won it, but I think he got second. But
Your memory does not serve you very well, Coach Barker. Last one we won was here.
oh, that's right. Yeah, and that was Abdi. So
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking about the course 2000.
But I think we did win when we were up there and the year before we got there. I think that was 14 that we went up there and won. But
Yeah,
they're ready to go. They're gonna go do well. So
I stand corrected.
Y'all got y'all's favorite seats picked out for a nice little bus ride?
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait for it.
front seat of the car, so I'm ready to go.
There you go. Coaches, any final thoughts on this one?
No, we appreciate your support. I know our kids appreciate what the community does for them, and you know, their involvement and their continued support. We had 2 meets out here this spring and had wonderful crowds for both of them. I want to thank our athletic department for supporting us like they do. You know, both basketball head coaches and basketball team members were out at our home meets, and consistently people are asking and keeping up with what our kids are doing, and they're taking a personal interest in what we do, and that just makes our job easier, and we appreciate everybody doing that.
Absolutely. Coach Vance, Coach Barker, we appreciate it. Safe travels, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you very much.